How many of you are training, eating right, doing all the things you think you should be doing, but you're simply not seeing the results that you want to see? I'm here to give you 5 reasons to why you're not seeing the results you want to see. So stay tuned to this video and it's gonna be a good one. Let's go. Right guys, so I was looking through all my videos and kind of just like browsing through, and what I realized with this channel and with the content I put out is it's very simple information, and that's how I want to keep it. So I kind of want to put it out there that this channel is a simple guide to fitness. We like to add a bit of science here and there, but nothing too complicated. The reason being is because fitness doesn't need to be complicated. The simpler, the better and more achievable for absolutely everyone. Fine, crawling up my life. This is not about you today. Fitness is simple and you've come to the right channel for it. Reason number 1 to why you're not seeing the results you want to see is because your nutrition is not up to scratch. It's as simple as that, as blunt as that. Are you eating right? Are you eating consistent? And are you eating for your body? Also, are you eating enough? We have this big misconception in the world that in order to lose weight, you've literally got to eat as little as possible. And the truth is, they couldn't be any wrong. You need to be eating your macros and micronutrients. You need to be eating good, wholesome, healthy foods and enough calories. Now, if you're someone who, let's say, I'm just gonna throw a number out there. If you're someone who's about 200 to 250 pounds and you go to a dietitian and nutritionist and they put you on a nutrition plan with 1,000 calories, that's not right. I am telling you that now, that is not right. If you're 200 to 250 pounds and you want to be losing a substantial amount of weight, it's going to take you time, it's going to take consistency, and putting you on a depriving diet is only going to make you worse off. Start slowly, reduce the calories by 10% at a time, and that's how you will see results. So this is my typical breakfast, or if I'm not having this, I always have protein oats. So this is just some eggs with spinach, leek, egg muffin with a bit of dairy-free spread, a cup of berries. You don't have to have strawberries, banana, anything would be good. Just get your fruit and veg in, and then a coffee here, black coffee, a little bit of sugar, and some oatmeal. And then I have this. And this is how I track my water. I literally bought this off Amazon. You can buy this in your local supermarkets or wherever. Honestly, they're available nearly anywhere. Just get one with a straw. Straws always help me drink water so much quicker. I don't know why, it just always does. I always, if you know me, you know that I always put a little bit of Robinson squash. This is my favorite thing in the world. I could easily replace this with my man. Just saying, joking, Jack, I love you. But in here I have like some blackberry squash. So then I fill this up about 3 to 4 times a day, and that's a hefty amount of water. So I'm gonna have this, and then we're gonna head on over to the gym, and I'm gonna give you reason number 2 to why you're not seeing results. I don't know if you guys remember my cutting and bulking video. I spoke about how it takes, honestly, months to bulk. So if anyone is telling you you can bulk in 4 weeks time, yes, you will bulk a little bit, but it takes a long duration of time. I'm talking about 4 months over here. And similar with cutting, I really don't recommend fad diets, yo-yo diets, booties, fat burners, anything like this. I want you to give yourself time. I want you to give yourself a lifestyle. This isn't just you trying to fit in a dress size. This is you trying to better yourself. And nutrition plays a fundamental factor. So if you're just gonna cut the calories completely, cut out the carbs completely, for some people a keto diet works amazingly, and I'm not gonna discard it because for some people it's better for their diet and it's better for their health. But for me personally, if you just want to lose a bit of weight, I do believe that you need carbs, complex carbs, protein, micronutrients, and hydration. These 4 things are fundamental to why you may not be seeing results, because you may be cutting one of these things out. Fats are not the enemy. Carbs are not the enemy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So you've got to be eating right, you know, you've got to be eating good food. If you want to be cutting and bulking, I will attach my cutting and bulking video in the description box, so definitely have a little look at that. If you need more in-depth advice, feel free to contact me via email and I will help you out, or just leave a comment below and I will answer as many comments as possible. Okay, so finished breakfast, I'm gonna head on over to the gym now and get a good sweaty session in. That leads me now to reason number 2 as to why you're not seeing the results that you want to see. And that's because you may not even have a plan that you're following, or you are not pushing yourself hard enough. Now, I'm not talking about every single session. I want you to leave in agony and in pain. That's not what I mean about intensity and pushing yourself hard enough. Ask yourself, 1, are you going to the gym with a plan, or are you kind of like winging it? Now, it's fine if you've had years and years of experience and you kind of know what your body wants and needs. But if you're someone who's starting out, or if you're someone who's just simply not seeing the results they want, it could be because you don't have a plan in place. When you go to the gym, you should know exactly what you're doing, for how long for, sets, reps, etc. So you are going to the gym with a focused mind to absolutely smash your workout in. Sometimes as well, when you're winging a workout, you could miss specific things. Forget about them because you get wrapped up in what you are doing. So when you have a plan and focus and plan set, you know you're not missing anything important out. Also, intensifying your workouts. Are you pushing yourself hard enough? The question here is, it's not all about lifting heavy. It's definitely not about how much you can lift. It's about incorporating supersets, pyramids, or even drop sets. Incorporating these different things, it will add volume, intensity, and it will push you much, much harder than you were already working on maybe just singular sets. Now, what I want you to do is, my top tip is to incorporate at least 2 supersets on your next training regime. A superset is essentially 2 exercises performed back to back with little to no rest. So I want you to incorporate 2 supersets on your next training day, and let's see how that works. Will it be more difficult? Will it break a sweat more? Will it help intensify your workout? I'm sure it will, but just give it a go. Also, when it comes to lifting heavy, I'm a firm believer that over time you should progress and push yourself a little bit more harder to try and lift heavier. And this is over time. I certainly don't want you going to the gym now, sacrificing your form completely just to get a heavy amount up, or thrust a heavy amount up, or whatever exercise you are doing. It's about sustainability. It's about working towards a set goal. Now, next time you go to the gym, this is tip number 2, I want you to add an extra 2.5 kg on your leg days on each exercise, or even 1 kg. Similar with your upper body days, just add a little bit more weight. Push yourself. Just trust me, you are so much stronger than you think you are. It's terrifying, I know it is, especially on squats. I'm like, oh my God, I can certainly not lift this up. I'm gonna break my back, I'm gonna break my soul. But trust me, if you have someone to spot you, or if you have your safety bars up, you will do it. Push yourself. Okay, so I just got home from the gym and oh my God, it was just a bit much. I pushed myself today. It was a heavy leg day. And as you can see, we don't mess around on heavy leg days. I'm just, oh my God. Do you understand how much I love Carmex? If anytime any of you want to buy me a little bit of Carmex, I'm your gal. I will be your best friend for life. I swear to you, it is my go-to lip balm. Nothing fancy-pantsy over here. Simple and basic. Now, moving on to reason number 3 to why you're not seeing the results you want to see. And this is probably the most personal reason to why I never saw the results I wanted to see. Reason number 3 is you're letting your mind stop you. And I think that when it comes to fitness, everyone talks about physical ability, physical appearance, how to push yourself. But how many of us actually talk about the problems up here? And truth be told, no matter how happy, sky high, amazing someone may look like they're doing, every single person has just a little inkling of self-doubt, some more than others, and that is fine. You are only human. But it's overcoming that self-doubt. It's being able to push past it and move it aside and realize that you are so much more capable and stronger than you ever think you can be. And that's what I did at first. When I first ever started my fitness journey, I used to let my mind just stop me, thinking, I'm gonna look too masculine, I'm gonna look too manly, I can't do this, it's too much, I'm so unmotivated. It wasn't that I was feeling unmotivated, it was because I was being straight up lazy, and the laziness came from up here. So really, reason number 3 could honestly be you're talking yourself out of it. So the sooner you start realizing that you have all the control in the world in your hand, is the sooner that you will start seeing results. The sooner you believe that you can push yourself that extra rep, that extra set, or even that extra session, you will start seeing the results accumulate, and you will start seeing the results that you so long for want. Not just physically, but mentally. It's also overcoming those mental barriers. And in a world of social media and in a world of a lot, you know, there's a lot going on in this world, it's nice to just sometimes take a step back and realize it's not all about how someone physically looks. It's about overcoming those mental fears or those mental blocks. And my top tip to how you can do this is to, honest to God, and this has helped me since day one, is to spend less time doubting and making excuses and more time doing. If you're someone who sits there going, should I go gym? I don't know if I want to go gym. I don't know, I feel a little bit lazy. Want to watch a bit of Netflix, eat a bit of popcorn, pop. Stop. You've just already made like 20 excuses. You could have just got up, put your trainers on and gone to the gym. So just stop making those excuses that will waste your time and get doing. Actions speak so much louder than words. And this may seem very basic, or this reason may seem very like, oh yeah, sure, Krissy heard it all before. But are you doing it? Are you getting up? Are you making those actions occur instead of just making excuses? And as blunt and as brutal as this is, I'm the one that's going to give you that blunt and brutal advice, because I want you guys to see the best results you can possibly get. So reason number 3, you're making too many excuses and having too much self-doubt. You've got this in the pot. We're stirring the pot. We've got this in the pot. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye, button bear. So I just spent a little bit of time cleaning, oh my gosh, just fell over. Cleaning the kitchen, just spritzing it up. And they've got a new toy, and look at them. They're just, I don't know where she is in her own little world. And she's going crazy over this toy. Oh. But we're actually looking at new houses because we need a little bit more space with 2 children. 2 children, I mean 2 dogs, by the way. And also, well, because I work from home, so honestly, you just need a bit more space, especially if you're working at home with your fiance. We just need a little bit more space, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so now we're going to talk about reason number 4 to why you're not seeing the results you want to see. And that is, you're simply not enjoying what you're doing. Now, have you ever found yourself doing something for the sake of doing it? And what happens there is you're just doing something like just to get by, and you're not enjoying it. And when you don't enjoy something, you don't want to strive to get better results, and you don't want to strive to do more. And that's kind of like how I felt at the beginning when I was trying to figure out what workout fitted me. I tried Zumba, I tried Pilates, and honestly, I didn't like them. And I wasn't doing well at them because I didn't enjoy it. This channel is primarily resistance training and weight training, and that is what I love. That is what I am good at, and that is what I want to just become better and better at. That does not mean you have to do weight training. That does not mean you have to do what every single other person is doing. Do what works for you. If you want to do yoga and you enjoy it, you can exceed at it, but you have to enjoy it, because let me tell you something real quick. If you're not enjoying something, you ain't gonna want to do it. You ain't gonna want to be consistent. And another thing, you are not going to want to progress. You just want to get over and done with, and then bye-bye. Similar to school, you know, that's what I was like with school. Hated maths, had to get it done, and then that was that. So find something that you truly love and enjoy. Reason number 4, you simply are not enjoying your workouts and need to change it up. Also, as soon as I've got you here, have you subscribed? Have you hit that thumbs up button? You know when people say hit that thumbs up button, like subscribe, make sure you like, it honestly just helps a content maker and their channel. It helps us grow and it helps us continue to produce the content we produce. So if you like any of the videos I've ever posted, hit that thumbs up button to support your galley. Anyway, I ordered some things from Cult Beauty. I ordered things I've never tried before and really wanted to try because they were top rated. Charlotte Tilbury. Ooh, packaging, glossy. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? Look how nude that is. I can't wear that. Oh no. Oh, I thought it was gonna be more rosy. I'm gonna have to give that to Holly. Holly, if you're watching this, you got yourself a new lipstick, galley. Ordered a new foundation, tinted moisturizer, oil free, because I got an oily face, by Laura Mercier. Gonna try that, give it a go. My favorite eyebrow pencil in the whole entire world, Benefit Precise My Brow Pencil, shade 3, it is amazing. This new tinted lip balm, I think it's called Lano Lips. Oh, that's more my color. That's what we're talking about. Oh, it's really cold. Okay. Did it make a difference? No. Is it Carmex? No. Bye Bye Breakout. I don't know what this is, but apparently you use it on your breakout, so I'm gonna give this a go. You need 2 new brushes, one flat one, one fluffy one. And the last thing I bought is this Wet Brush Pro, because I don't want my hair snapping. I thought I'd buy a nice new brush for myself. Okay, I'm gonna make myself some din-dins, and then we're gonna talk about reason number 5 to why you're not seeing the results you wanna see. Okay, so it is nighttime and all my spots have come out to play, but don't worry, your girl is fixing that real soon, because I started my Roaccutane treatment 4 days ago, so I'm nearly a week in, and obviously you're not going to see a difference in a week, but yeah. So the final reason to why you're not seeing the results you want to be seeing is because you're not resting enough. There also could be something else going on in your body that you are not aware of. Now, all of the other reasons I've provided you in this video are things that you kind of have control of. So you have control of your motivation and not making excuses, or what you're putting into your body. But reason number 5 is sometimes out of your control. There are women who have underactive thyroid, and there are women that honestly suffer, even men, suffer from, you know, medical issues that they may not be aware of. And this is not to scare you in any way, shape or form, but it's to make you aware that sometimes maybe a doctor's check is what is needed. So if you're feeling under the weather all the time, or your body is simply not reacting the way you believe it should be, and something in your gut is telling you that there could be something maybe not wrong, but something that you just want to check up on, go do a checkup, go do a blood test, numerous of different tests, to see whether it's something that a doctor could help you with. And I'm not saying anything serious, touch wood, but I'm just saying, you know, sometimes there's things that we're unaware of. Like myself, for example, I always used to feel so unbelievably tired all the time. I swear to you, I used to need afternoon naps or I would fall asleep in my classes at law school all the time. Not because it was boring, I mean that did contribute, but because I was just so tired. And I went to the doctors, had my blood test, and it was because I was lacking in iron, like a lot, and my period pains were excruciating, and that's because I needed more iron in my system. Had I not gone to the doctor, I would have never realized that. And energy and being tired plays a massive contribution in wanting to train, or how much energy or even intensity you are contributing into your workouts. So these are things to keep in mind. Also, you are simply not resting enough. If you are working out 7 days a week with high intensity and not allowing your body or your muscles to recover sufficiently enough, you are going to wear yourself out. So, top tip, if your body is sore, if your body is telling you, girl, she needs to sleep, you are not going to go gym. You are going to rest, recover, repair, and then hit your session tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. So rest and make sure everything is in check. Now, I'm going to call it a day. That wasn't the prettiest angle. I was like this, but I honestly hope this video helped you as much as possible. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and you are following me on Instagram. I post loads of mini workouts on Instagram, and make sure you double tap those videos. Give your girl a little bit of support. Comment down below for any future videos that you would like to see. Your girl goes to LA so soon. I've got such cool videos coming up. Like they're pretty good ones. They're pretty good ones. I love you always and forever, and me and my spotty face that I love are going to sleep. Bye.